Hello and welcome to Team UK Gaming HD. My name's Tadaz and today I'll be showing you some tips and tricks for how to get the maximum XP you can per game per challenge. As you can tell, a lot of this is going to be based on challenges that I find is the easiest way to gain the most XP you possibly can. In the background of this video I'll just be having a random gameplay session in. It's probably not going to be a great one, but I'm just putting something on so you're not going to get bored watching. Now, the best tip I've got for you is to aim to do every single challenge. The amount of players I see that just stay on one gun all the time is horrendous. I've seen one guy with 15,000 kills on one gun, not even a prestige master. In that time he could have leveled up to maximum efficiency 10 different guns, even 15, and if you work it out that's approximately 50,000 XP minimum per gun, so that's about 750,000 XP. I'd have a rough guess as to about half a prestige. Now, what your best thing is to look at each weapon separately, because each weapon itself, category wise, will have different advantages to it. For example, the shotguns you're really going to want to aim either using the laser sight and extended barrel on every single one. With the pump actions, it's best to use a reflex sight, I find. Sorry, no, take that back. With a fully autos, I find it's best to use a reflex sight, as you've literally only got one chance to get the one-shot kill for them. Now, here's another trick that I didn't realise so few people knew until yesterday. When you unlock a score streak, what you want to do is unlock it with a token. So that way, if you ever get a care package, when you call in that score streak, it actually counts towards your challenges. This I find is a brilliant way for doing the score streaks that you find you're rarely ever going to get. For example, in my case, Swarm. Though I have called one Swarm in from a care package previously, I was also very unlucky to get it on hijacked and not manage to get a single kill with it. But if you can have a look at my stats, and you're welcome to, you'll be able to see there are plenty of score streaks that are registered there, though I've never actually got them apart from in care packages. It is a really easy way to level up many score streaks at once, especially if you get a lot of care packages in a game. Now, there's many other tricks I've got, and I will be splitting these videos into lots of different parts. Now I'm going to try go into the perks section of this. The perks you're going to find that really do work together. What you want to do, for example, if you're ever trying to level up engineers, that's a pretty easy perk to level up. Why not whack on Black Hat? You're going to be doing two things at once with that. It sounds very simple, but so many people don't do it. It's ridiculous. You want to try and literally hack every single thing you can. And with the Black Hat, you've got such a stupid range with it, you can do it from pretty much anywhere. This will also work with, if you're trying to level up Blind Eye, a good idea would be to whack on Cold Blooded. That way when you're spinning around on the floor, looking into the air, trying to find a UAV or any kind of score streak to shoot down, you're not going to be appearing on the map, especially if you can try and do a mini circle on the floor while doing so. Now, you're going to see here that I use a lot of assault rifles through my video. I find that the best trick with these, because these are very easy to gold, is you want to stick with things like extended clip, because you're going to get the most out of that. You'd also work on doing that on SMGs, and that again is another very easy thing to level up and get the XP from. You want to try out all the all of the optic sights, like the ACOG, the reflex, the hybrid. I can't remember for the life of me what the other one is, but if you try them all out, you're going to go for all of those, and that's another at least 40,000 XP. Very easy, very simple to do. And then you can whack on the target finder, and that's another 10. And then you just go for all of the other optics that you find as well. You'll find that most of them that you won't be able to get on an assault rifle or SMG, you will be able to do on a LMG if you prefer not to use sniper rifles. I'm absolutely horrendous at sniping, so I do understand where you come from. Now, Another thing you want to remember is when you're going for the challenges, try to just aim for the challenges. If you're really trying to separate yourself and do too many different challenges at once, you're going to end up counteracting yourself, and it would just become a massive pain in the arse. For example, in a previous game, I've tried to do 4 or 5 challenges at once and end up doing absolutely none of them because I can't decide which one to aim for first. But there are so many simple challenges that work so well together. For example, if you're using a shotgun, the best thing I find if it's a pump action like the Remington, whack on fast mags. That way, every time you shoot a couple of bullets, just reload. It actually counts as doing a full reload, just reloading one single bullet. This is really useful for later on when fast mag becomes a bit of a pain in the arse if you're not using it all the time. Though, in all fairness, it is actually one of my favourite perks. Another good tip for the assault rifles is to whack on the I can't remember the stock. If you put the stock on, that enables you to move as fast as you would with an SMG while aiming, which is extremely helpful considering how slow you do move with an assault rifle. Again, that's an easy 10,000 points when you max it up. My main thing I do is I put on 3 attachments and I rotate them, so once I've maximised those attachments I won't use them again unless I'm using my best set for when we're getting our asses kicked. Normally doesn't make much difference, honestly. But that's it, you want to always be rotating, always working on a different challenge. It's quite surprising how much difference it does make. Like I said, just on the gun alone, that's half a prestige for that guy that he's wasted. Now I play a few games, I'd like to say plenty, I play quite a few games where, especially in double XP, we're coming out with 60 to 80,000 points at the end just from challenges. In normal time, I'd be getting about 50,000 points to 60 just through challenges and finishing the game itself. So it can make a huge difference, especially in the higher levels. When that's a level, lower levels, that's quite depending on your level, that's several. But that really does make the last few levels quite simple to do. As you can see, brilliant skills there, so just walk into the sea. Now, with the care package thing, once again, what you have got to remember is that you will not be able to choose the score streaks coming in. So if you do put engineer on, then you will have a little bit more of an advantage. But you do have to unlock all of the score streaks first, or the score streak that you're planning on leveling up. So another good idea would be, for what I was doing when I was trying to do counter UAVs, was I'd have UAV care package counter UAV, and a lot of the time I end up getting counter UAV in the care package, meaning I pull a double on it. It's really, really useful depending on what the score streak is, to leveling it up. That way you're now getting double the effect instead of just one. And obviously I don't explain how much more useful that is. Another tip would be, for when you are playing the game, if you can, get a Guardian and a Sentry gun, put them down next to each other, that way they're covering each other. With that you're going to get the Guardian baked to perfection kills and the Sentry gun kills at once, and if you take over it, you get the Sentry gun kills, you get the kills while in control of a Sentry gun or AGR challenge, and you get the baked to perfection. So you're doing 3 at once just with one score streak setup. Another good thing to remember is that while you don't see very many people using them, EMP grenades in this game really do kick ass. If you can use them quite often against enemy score streaks, that is a very, very easy challenge to do. As you see in this video, I'm using shock charges an awful lot. That's because I'm trying to do the tactical mask, which is one thing you will want to do when you're doing tactical mask, is to put double of everything shock-wise on. This way I've got, as you can see, I've got 2 black hats and 2 shock charges. So right now I'm doing the tactician challenge, which is all you need to do is have 2 different tacticals set up on you when you get a kill. You don't even need to use them to get the kill, just on you to get the kill, and that's 1 point towards your challenge. Now of course I use a black hat, which enables me to do the black hat challenges as well as the shock charges, which enable me to do that challenge as well. So I'm looking at an approximate 30,000 points depending on how quickly I can do them and whether I do them in time. Now, what you're going to find with this is that you really do need to concentrate on, if you can, getting yourself Elite on your mobile phone. With this, you're going to be able to see all of your nearest challenges, which makes it a massive lifesaver. Anyway, that's it. That's all from me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want to leave any feedback, please do. The only way I can get any better is with feedback. And hopefully see you all soon. Cheers, bye.